Okay, moving on to item number 8. This would be the hearing on a proposed adjudication agreement for mixed martial artist Nate Diaz for possible action. So I understand what I have here in front of us is you have a adjudication agreement that has been negotiated between your office and Nate Diaz?
That would be on behalf of Executive Director Bennett.
On behalf of Executive Director Bennett?
Correct.
Okay, great. Well, I have read through these. I guess I would ask my fellow commissioners if they have any questions on the agreement. And it looks as if you have all the parties have signed and dated the agreement. So this is just final commissioner approval or modification if any commissioner would like to make any recommendations to modify this agreement.
Well, Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Avancino. I have reviewed the adjudication agreement proposals, and in view of the facts that we know them as a commission over a period of time here with respect to these individuals, I think it's a fair adjudication and one that has been excellently prepared by our council in negotiation with theirs.
And Chairman, this is Michelle Martin. I would agree with those comments from Commissioner Avancino.
Okay, Commissioner Aguilar or Commissioner Carpenter, any comments or questions?
No, sir, I'm sitting with this part.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very comfortable with it. I think it rides in accordance and consistence with the other party in this matter. And so I would be looking for a motion to approve item number 8.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Great, motion passes unanimously. Okay, item number 9 is the hearing on a proposed adjudication agreement for mixed martial artist Jon Jones. I would like to remind the commissioners in reading this that we as an athletic commission do not have any authority to implement a fine, monetary fine in this case because the fight did not take place. So I also like the way that this was handled as we have the oversight over UFC and the UFC's internal program, which they have been excellent in communicating with us, and thank you for the work you guys have done there. And letting their internal program do its job. And this one went, I think, the full length of arbitration and a whole bunch of other things. And at the end of the day, this agreement seems to ride the same wave that is in accordance with our first-time offense for the issue at hand here. So it seems to be an identical penalty, if you will. So from what I'm understanding and reading this, that's what we're basically, it's following the Nevada guidelines for a first offense on this, but it's also riding where USADA came out on this and where the arbitration came out.
That's all correct.
So they're all aligned.
Correct.
Okay. Any questions from any commissioners on this? Okay. Then I'd look for a motion for approval.
I move for approval of the proposed adjudication agreement with respect to Jonathan Jones.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Great, motion passes unanimously. Lastly, hearing on a proposed adjudication agreement for mixed martial artist Brock Lesnar. Attorney General Bateman, how do we want to go? How do we want to do this? I understand we have a party that would like to speak on this today. Is that correct?
That's correct. He represents another interested party. However, he is not a direct party to this action. It's up to your discretion, Mr. Chairman. I would advise that he allowed to speak during public comment as with any other speaker. However, you have the discretion to allow him to speak during prior to deliberation if you so choose to.
Does the commission have a preference on this, or is there a past practice on this that I'm unaware of?
I've never seen a practice or a request of this. Have you, Cisco?
No, I mean, for a non-party to intervene. I mean, they could have, I guess, filed a motion of some
It's
sort.
really truly your discretion.
Yeah, I would assume if there was an interest in this that there would have been a written written motion or something written filed stating a case here. So I think what I would like to do, and this is move forward on this as presented, and then I'm very happy to, whoever that person is, let them talk right after this item of public comment. Yeah. So, okay, so same, little bit different circumstances, but we have another adjudication agreement in front of us that the Attorney General, on behalf of Executive Director Bennett, has presented forward on Mr. Lesnar and the issues that we had with him on the night he fought here. So, any thoughts, questions, or motions?
Mr. Chairman, I would move for approval of the proposed adjudication agreement and order in the matter of Brock Lesnar.
So second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Thank you, and great job, Attorney General Bateman, and all the help that you had from your office. That concludes all the items we have today. I would now open it for public comment in the room. Is there any public comment in the room? Okay, great. Is there any public comment on the phone? Now hold on one second here. Naira's going to open up the lines.
The conference is no longer in listen-only mode.
Is there any public comment on the phone?
Good morning, Chairman Joseph Cannell on behalf of Mark Hunt.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for taking my comment. And again, I was planning on providing comment conditioned on receiving a copy of the proposed adjudication agreement in advance. And because I didn't have a chance to review that, I'll withhold comment. So thank you for allowing me to speak.
Okay.
What was his name? Joseph Pinell.
Okay, we appreciate you being here. Anybody else on the phone with public comment? Okay, we'll close the public comment.
The conference is now in listen-only mode.
Briefly, as far as the chairman's report, we are in the